Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Real Deal lines up on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Russell, Carlos Sainz, and Fernando Alonso. Norris, Ricciardo, Ocon, and Yuki Tsunoda. Perez, Bottas, Mick Schumacher, and Gasly. Magnussen, Albon, Sebastian Vettel, and Guan Yu Zhou. Stroll, and Nicholas Latifi. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power. Okay, we're looking at some gearbox wear, so try to keep the number of shifts to a minimum, please. You're pushing too hard. It's causing your gearbox to take increased wear. Just be careful. Mechanical issue means you've lost one of the gears, I'm afraid. Say again, you have lost access to one of the gears. Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Well done, good finish. You stepped up and achieved what we asked. Good job.
And it's another title in the bag for Red Bull after a long and hard-fought season. They've built an astonishing car this year, and the glory they'll be taking back to Milton Keynes is fully deserved. The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow where we'll be live with all the action. And until then... Formula One returns to Interlagos once again with the stage set for what promises to be another classic Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel famously clinched his third championship here in 2012, and just 4 years later, Max Verstappen treated us to one of the finest wet weather drives of all time. It's an unusual anti-clockwise race here at Interlagos, where the Sao Paulo locals are packed into the grandstands at each of the 15 corners around this classic 2.7-mile circuit. Two very fast sections bookend the famous and highly technical Sector 2, where getting a good run out of Junsao into one of the two DRS zones will be key to any overtaking prospects today. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. The real deal lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Fernando Alonso, Daniel Ricciardo, and Russell, Sainz, Bottas, Norris, and Esteban Ocon, Tsunoda, Perez, Pierre Gasly, and Mick Schumacher, Joe, Magnussen, Alex Albon, and Sebastian Vettel, Latifi, and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Real Deal. The last few races have been a bit rough for them, unable to get a clean run. That's got to have some effect on their confidence, surely.
Certainly confidence is an important factor. And every time you're involved in an incident, it's not just the car you damage, but that confidence as well. But all the top racing drivers are able to tune that out when the race gets underway and focus on the job at hand.
We're monitoring somewhere on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power. Okay, Mark here, you're causing unnecessary wear to your transmission. Try to take it easy or we're going to risk losing it. Okay, we're looking at some gearbox wear, so try to keep the number of shifts to a minimum, please. Okay, DRS is now available. Gap to your teammate behind is 17.9 seconds. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Fantastic result, well done.
That's a spectacular victory, and with it, the championship is secure. It's been a magnificent season, and they thoroughly deserve the cheers of the crowd here today. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, You can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to the real deal. They did a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern-day Formula One.
And it's another title in the bag for Red Bull after a long and hard-fought season. They've built an astonishing car this year, and the glory they'll be taking back to Milton Keynes is fully deserved. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.